Alright, stream should be up. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Rune Factory stream. This time we're coming at you guys a little bit early. A lot earlier than I'm used to get up to stream at. For the VOD viewers, this is happening at 12:22 p.m., so just afternoon. And I'm not used to getting up and streaming this early. Usually it's sometime in the early afternoon or, mid to late afternoon, but no, we're getting a jump on it early. Last time on Rune Factory, we actually had a little bit of a longer session, and because of that, we managed to set up a decent amount of things for this session. So we've got we've got the dungeon open to us, and in this session we should probably be able to do the dungeon as well, because we managed to set up our pink cats maybe 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. I'm kind of forgetting at this point, but we also managed to finally clear our field, and can't see it too well because of how small the screen is, but we finally hit our 2,000 wood threshold. So now we are just waiting for our house upgrade, and once we get our house upgrade, then we're going to be in business for quite a lot of things when it comes to cooking, when it comes to better storage in our fridge and our shelf. We're going to have a forge and an apothecary in order to make potions and our new accessories and weapons and tools. We're going to have a lot of more things open to us to where we can actually take the game we can go a lot deeper into the game. But first we got to get the rest of the 200,000 that I need, which we are getting closer to. We are definitely getting up there in money. We've got 7,000 or 70,000 right now, which is very, very good and very, very nice and profitable. But the main reason for that is because we have been working pretty hard on our strawberry farm, which is going to be our main source of income, I think, for basically the rest of the game. Are these harvestable? No, they're not. We started setting up strawberry levels last time and doing the good process of, hey, we should probably dump greenifier and use formulas on this, because that'll make the process a whole hell of a lot faster. It does. Okay. For those not in the know, greenifier does raise plant levels by 1, but you have to do it when it's in its seed period. And we've also got Formula A's, which increase, or rather I should say decrease, the amount of time that we need to spend waiting for the plant to actually fully mature, and it speeds that process up by 1 day. It only does it by one. It only does one of the plants, but you know what? We only need one of the plants in order to keep our plants going strong. I did do all of those, right? Sorry, I've got really bad short-term memory. Yeah, we did. Okay, but yeah, no. So we have got those going, and if I did my math correctly, we should be good to have level 10 and have everything good and harvestable around the end of fall 1, which is great for a lot of different reasons. One, because, okay, hey, money source, we're going to be getting fucking truckloads of cash every 2 days, because strawberries only have a 2-day regrow period, which is incredibly good. And on top of that, we've also got things that, by the end of autumn, once we have that, then we won't have to worry about this field anymore, in terms of just growing things for money and stuff like that. Instead, we're going to be able to focus more on surviving the winter and buying what we need, like buying feed from stores and stuff like that, because winter is going to be rough. There are no winter crops to actually plant in this game, as far as I know. So our field is basically going to go barren during that time, and we've kind of have to just deal with it. Normally, this is bad for our grazing grass, but luckily we are able to buy grazing grass from the shops, so we shouldn't run out of grazing grass. At that point, we're going to be able to spend that money pretty easily in order to get buy 100 or something for the season. It's probably better to buy like, let's see, if we have like a decent, we're probably gonna have to buy like 200. I thought I was being like slightly facetious with saying 100, but no, we're actually probably gonna have to buy 200 or more in order to get all my animals fed properly. Because, okay, on top of the fact that we're gonna have to like feed all of them, we're probably gonna have more animals by that point. I definitely want to eventually have a barn just for Buffalo specifically. It'd be nice to have a farm for each of the animals, like each of the production animals. So get one for woolies, get one for cluckadoos, get one for buffaloes, get one for probably wasps. They're not as directly important, but they're still nice to have. Honey is a nice little commodity. And I'm wondering if in this game they've got like just set times for how much or how their production output, or if it's one of those things like, oh, okay, you can only get, or like it's set on friendship level, because I do not have much in the way of friendship level for my animals at this point. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, yeah, no, we need to raise our friendship level with all our animals, because God knows that they aren't in the friendliest. They're not the friendliest with me right now. Can we just go ahead and flatten this, honestly? Yes, we can. There's not really too much of a point in having these squares be tilled. I'm pretty sure I just had that like that because I needed them way back in the beginning, because I need to till a 100, I think it was 100 tiles that we needed to till at the beginning of the game in order to get access to the first dungeon, but we are way since past that. We have moved past the need for uneven fields. There we go. Luckily now we've got like this looking really nice and it's no longer spotty. It took a minute. It definitely took a minute. It was touch and go there for like half of this month, because we haven't been able to use summer all too effectively realistically. We've gotten some plants that have been nice, like hey, we've got our onion output that we've been having decent stuff with, but we've also had to deal with, you know, the typhoon that came raging through, and ever since the typhoon, we were basically just in cleanup mode off of that. But we've actually managed to come and recover from that pretty decently at this point, I want to say. I definitely feel like we have come a long way since then. So that's nice. Now I just gotta hope, and by hope I mean RNG manipulate, that we don't have to deal with another one for this season, because God, I don't want it. Don't want to deal with it. I'm good. Okay. Let's go ahead and toss these. Actually, we have a couple things that we can toss. We can toss the scrap iron, we can toss this bronze, we can toss these, we could toss one of the stacks of onions. We need 3 of them so we can replant our those seeds. But after that, we should be good. Actually, you know what? Let's grab those right now and then just put them in the seed maker. That way I don't accidentally mix that up. Oh, hey, missed seer. I guess, wow, it's already noon, huh? That's kind of surprising. That went by fast. I wasn't even paying attention to the in-game clock. Which means we're probably going to be getting, some missed love levels here from this. Well, I guess no, at this point we're all done on the field for the day. We've got everything that we wanted from here. Let's go ahead and pay some attention to our animals. Give them some love and care. Ooh, and we can also harvest them today, I'm pretty sure. Which sounds nefarious, but you guys get what I mean. Did I get the... No, I don't think so. Come on. Get out of the buffalo. Please. I'm begging you. There we go. They weren't having the best time there. Okay. We should be... I don't know... Well, let's see. Okay, we got honey. That means everything's going to be synced up now, which is nice. Because now that it's going to be synced up, we are going to have a visual tell for, hey, we can harvest things from our animals because, okay, we have to deal... We got our woolly. And because we don't get a visual tell off of these two to, like, hey, they're ready for cultivation. No, we've just got to be like, okay, I think they are ready to be milked in for them to give me honey. But now that we've got the woolly synced up with them, we can actually visually tell, yeah, the woolly is got its wool back. Let's go ahead and harvest all our animals. Make a wool ball and some yogurt real quick. That's the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Got some yogurt, got some wool balls, got some honey. Could throw these in the item box pretty much immediately. I should throw some shit that I'm not gonna use into the item box. Wow, we're kind of running low on antidote herbs. I haven't had to deal with poison in a minute, but it's still running pretty low. Oh wait, no, this is the fridge. That's my bad. Gotta do some fun little inventory management real quick. Okay, it does. I am so excited to get our apothecary soon so I can move all these out of my inventory. It's so annoying. Fridge is being filled up. We've only got so much more space and we haven't even gotten our real food yet. Like, we haven't been saving herbs or any of the vegetables that we've gotten or anything like that because, okay, why would we? It's not like we can cook them. Which reminds me, I should take a real quick stop over to the land that is known as the library in order to see if we can get some cooking books. We're doing really good on gold. What's that? Level 1 silver? Okay. I think we have that at the top. Yep, okay. We should almost be good on silver for the rest of our tools. I'm pretty sure. It's damn close. Go ahead and toss our onions and... do I... Yeah, okay, I didn't move the sapphire in there. Or not the sapphire, the amethyst. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yep, okay. No, we got green grass in here too. Let's move those back into the fridge and the shelf too, respectively. And then we can go ahead and get a move on to the town. We have green grass stacking here. All one. Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Oh, no, they're different levels. Okay. What is that? Level 7 and level 1. Okay. It's nice to be getting some gems. I don't know what we can use them for yet. Probably some different things like charms and stuff once we get accessories that we can make. Got anything for us today, Russell?
Do come in.
Mr. Shields, mixture and concoctions, chop shop. What was chop shop? Preparing meals using kitchen knives. You know what? Honestly, I'm trying to save money right now. Trying to be a little bit more conservative with the whole spending money. X Empire has the most advanced technology in the world. Yeah. Oh yeah. We read that last time. We were just being like, yeah, no, these are our bad guys. It's not too surprising. Important reminder to get some sleep. One that I could actually use, probably. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I think we don't need any potions right now. We're probably going to need some... Yeah, how many Formula A's do we have left? We have 2, so we're going to need to buy some on on Friday. Because once it's on Friday, then it's not going to be fully matured, but we're going to have used our last one. And then we're going to want to grab a few more so we can start our level 5 strawberries on holiday. Oh yeah, did that raise any more? 6? No, okay. I was kind of anticipating that we would probably... Oh wait, someone's at 7. Damn, Melody's almost maxed out for friendship level. That's incredible considering how little I actually talk to her. We take baths every once in a while, but like realistically on how much we talk to her, I don't feel like we talk to her enough to have her be at level 7. Hey Salt Plant, how's it going? Yeah, but I really feel like we don't talk to Melody enough to have her be that high in friendship level, but you know what, that's fine.
Come on in.
I don't think I need anything from Jean today.
Hello.
That's good. Okay. I don't think I'll be around on the farm for when Rosetta comes by. I think I should try and line that up a little bit better because that's... Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I think if I line that up better when she's at our farm, I'm pretty sure I get more love levels on. What platform is this game on by? This is on the Nintendo DS. Yeah, no, this is a really fun game. It's got, because this is the first game in the series, it's definitely got its like first game issues, and it doesn't have the quality of life that you would expect from the series later on, but it is definitely a really fun one. It's been like what I like out of the later games in the series isn't necessarily all the way here, but what I like out of the Harvest Moon games is more here than it is in the later games. You are going to be ready with my hoe on Friday, I think. Yeah, I think so. Do you have any new weapons? Or am I just shit out of luck on that? Yes, I am. I am. That is awful. That is awful, awful. I really just want a better weapon. I really do. But it looks like we're not going to be able to get better weapons until either after this dungeon or a real man would go to the ocean. Okay, Sabrina, it's clear where your heart lies. What was I going to say? It looks like we're either going to have to wait until after we complete this dungeon for new weapons to be in the shop, or we're going to have to wait until we get our house upgraded in order to get the forge. I'm really hoping for... Well, I guess by the time I'm done with this dungeon, we should probably be around 100 or 120,000 gold. So we're probably going to be able to get it fairly quick after... We should be able to get it fairly quickly after we complete the dungeon. It's just, I don't want to wait that long. I really don't.
Hello.
So, you've come to buy something. You've come to buy something.
Alright. The name of the monster that... Yeah. You know, that doesn't actually give us the info that I want of like, hey, where does the Cluckadoodle actually live? Because I'd really like to know what dungeon that's at. It's probably the next dungeon. We've gotten a new, like, material monster every dungeon since Dungeon 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got Cluckadoodle next. It's just really interesting how late that is. Usually you can get them pretty quick, but to have the egg monster be so late in the game is like ridiculous. I said that last session, but it's just like, it's still mind-boggling. It is incredibly mind-boggling to me. Okay. That's everybody talked to except for Cecilia, I think, who might be here. Yes.
Hello.
Alright. Yep, that's everybody talked to then. Let's go ahead and finish watering our plants in the caves, and I don't think there's really much else to do for the next few days outside of watering our plants. So these next few days might be a little bit more on the uneventful side, just purely because I don't have a whole lot planned. Now, I could go use some RP on mineral gathering in Gigant Mountain, but that's about it. Oh, I'm out of water. That's okay. I think, yeah, that's just enough for us to complete these patch with the water that we've got. So it ended up working nicely. Ooh, farming level up. Not that that really matters all too much anymore. I don't feel like we're desperately starving for farming levels anymore. Definitely feel like we've come a long way since then. How is our farming level? Level 42, which is really good. We're almost on a skill up for logging too, which is nice. I wonder if there's like a real quick, easy way to raise our mining, or not our mining, but our forging level and stuff like that. Well, I guess what's nice about this game is... No, wait, it was like that in the other games too. Forging it's like one single level, so you don't have to worry about... You don't have to worry about, like, oh my god, I need like 4 different forging levels because I need to learn the different skill to forge hammers than it is to forge axes for some reason. Running pretty low on RP this time. We could go take a bath after we do this dungeon, I guess. Ooh, these are going to be harvestable soon. That's great. Oh, get away from me, Mr. Monster. Don't want to deal with you. Cool. Rip. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we're out. No, we're not done with stamina yet. We're pretty close. That blows, though, man. I think we should be able to get the rest of this done. Yeah, we should be able to water the rest of everything in here, and then we can come back when we take a bath, so we can just farm the rest of the minerals. We should be able to do 3 of these. But I do the mental math. I can't wait for our next upgrade for our watering pot. Once we get our next upgrade for our watering pot, there's probably 2 more tiers of watering pot, maybe 3. Huh. I don't know how ridiculous and like power, because like my mind is set on, because Rune Factory 4 was the latest one that I played. So my mind is, you ever play Stardew Valley? The combat is going to be a lot different for this game, but it's pretty Harvest Moon-y. Yeah. No, I haven't, because by the time I got Stardew Valley, I was pretty not burnt out on Harvest Moons, but I was definitely not in the mood for one at that time. So it's just been kind of sitting in my Steam library unplayed for so long, which is a shame because I've got friends who have really loved that game, and I know it's great, and I've heard so many great things about it. And I'm glad that it's been so successful, because for a long time we just didn't have Harvest Moon games for a while, and we had the first what's it called? We had the first 1, 2, 3, 5. We're gonna have to go get more water. We had the first Story of Seasons, but I don't know. I'm not big on the first Story of Seasons. Oh no, I thought we had more. Anyway, the point is, I do want to play Stardew Valley, but it's probably gonna be a little bit before that. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, no, There was a big gap between GameCube and these similar games that were like horrible. I thought from what I heard, I thought because I know Trio of Towns, Story of Seasons Trio of Towns was pretty good. I thought that the Wii games were pretty good. From what I heard, I never played them myself. Okay, this is gonna be everything there. But that was what was that? The Tree of Tranquility and Animal Parade, I think it was. Like, I know they had their gimmicks, like the Animal Parade gimmick, which was, you know, the animals. The animals weren't. I haven't played those ones. Yeah. The Animal Parade gimmick was kind of weird, where it was a thing of like, oh my god, you can go and like find animals and then ride them around town. But from what I know, they were just overall very solid Harvest Moons outside of that weird gimmick. Was really into PC. Yeah, that's also a very fair part of that. That's okay. I was super happy to hear that. I was really happy to hear that the Friends of Mineral Town remake was coming to PC at the PC Gaming Show this year. Like, that was such a out of nowhere. That was such an out of nowhere announcement to me that I was like super grateful for, because I was planning on buying it for the Switch, but I've got Joy-Con drift and that shit sucks. And plus, I'd rather just play it on PC. I'd rather, like, overall, I'd rather probably play it on my PS4, and that's what I was hoping. I was like secretly hoping, oh, maybe they're gonna announce PS4 or something like that, because I don't think I think the last PlayStation-based Harvest Moon we've gotten was. No, we got a Wonderful Life, we got a Wonderful Life Special Edition, and I think that was the last one. Which I hear messy things about that port. I don't know if the PS4 version of that got fixed. I still plan on taking a look at that after I play Friends of Mineral Town remake. But yeah, more gold. In terms of starter values, you can't brush your animals? That sucks. That's a weird thing to exclude. Because that felt like kind of like part of the thing with your animals is like getting closer to them by that. That's all good. Don't worry about it. It's not like you're pressured to be here, MCH. We should have a few mineral deposits still that I haven't gotten to. Yeah. Over here. There are actually quite a lot. Ugh. Just want some more gold or silver, at least at this point. Honestly, getting this gold is nice. I shouldn't say that. We should keep getting gold. I was gonna say, man, but I wish I was getting something else, like some silver, because God knows I need more silver. But we can always go to the last dungeon for more silver. Plus, our mining level is getting better, so we should stop getting iron as much. Ugh, that blows. Nice thing is, though, it's on Steam and there's a bajillion mods. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is actually a really modded game, isn't it? Because I remember seeing a lot of different things specifically about, I think there's a mineral deposit. Don't remember if it's just the watering hole or if there's mineral deposits. Might as well check. I remember seeing like a whole bunch of character mods and stuff like that. Those are probably the most popular. I remember seeing some texture pack stuff in order to change the overall art style in the game. Arguably too many mods. At that point, when you get to be one of those games where it's like super into its modded scene, then it definitely can reach that critical mass point of like, God, there is so much here and there is so much to sort through, but you know, that kind of comes with PC at that point. I don't think I really want to spend any more time here, so let's go ahead and warp out of this dungeon. Go to the beginning of the last dungeon so we can try and get some silver. I play vanilla, so it's time to stop. We've gone too far, yeah. Don't disagree, it's kind of... Oh shit, I was trying to reach out and I was trying to muscle my way through my way through that. Oh. Please don't follow me, Antons. Oh man. Oh. Ew. Ooh, Ruby. No way! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Ooh, I'm out. Peace. Yeah, when you start getting to the weird mods like that, that's when you have to take a critical look and be like, yeah, I don't know about this one. Pro gamer strats, yeah. Well, the sucky thing about those ants, because those ant enemies are arguably like the worst for me, because like status effects are a really bad thing in this game because they really like are really debilitating, whether it's poison for damage over time, paralysis for because when you're paralyzed you can only go at this speed, you can't run around. And then there's seal, which doesn't let you do magic. Thing is though, I can just use this spell to get rid of all the other two status effects. Can't do anything about seal unless I go to the doctor. So that shit blows. That shit blows. Don't disagree with you, Azure. It's kind of like pants in a way. Bell bottoms, apple bottoms. Yeah. Sometimes you just want jeans. Sometimes vanilla ice cream is best after all. Shane with pants is best Shane. If I wanted a game that looked like that, I'd play Postal. Postal, yeah. Just the absolute balls to the walls nature of that. I don't think Goat Simulator is well made, I feel. It's definitely a shitpost, like, kind of YouTube baity game, though. But, like, it's well made enough. It's, like, well made in its shittiness. It's a very important balancing act of like, okay, how much do we want this to be good, or like how stable do we want this to be and how good do we want this to be. It's like a direct adverse like bell graph of, hey, we want this to be good and shitty and fun, but we also want this to be, we want this to like be at least a little bit unstable and unhinged, which I guess is the same thing for Postal at that point. They've got very similar energies. Oh no. Strawberries should be blooming today, I'm pretty sure. And I think we're gonna probably have a big things to harvest. In fact, today's probably not going to be able to, like, today's probably not going to be a day for getting minerals. Instead, it's just going to be for plants. Because we've got a lot, I'm pretty sure. If not today, then tomorrow's going to be pretty rough. Thematic play is good and all, but without a plot, my imagination is fairly limited. I imagine enough shit to, yeah. I imagine enough weird shit to write a story about a character saying something I find offensive and headbutting into a trampoline, yeah. It's one of those mood games, where you have to be in a certain mood. Do I want to destroy the city as a goat today? These are the questions. Leave me alone, fam. You don't even do... You barely do damage. Is that a alien game? We're going to be able to harvest that on... Also, level 3 strawberries. Okay, let's harvest everything. We're not going to be hurting for RP. We're going to be hurting for time. Destroy all humans? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Destroy All Humans is another one of those games. Sort of the nuclear family in Fear of the Red Menace map. Yeah, made it funny. Alright, there we go. That's getting a remake, so really? Huh. I didn't expect that to get a remake. It's not on my big list in my head of like games that probably need a remake. Hey freak. What are you doing this morning? Nice to unlock powers and try to be super stealth at the start and then just become OP and wreck complete havoc. Oh yeah. I love progression games like that where like I'm trying to think of a lot of games that are like that, but I'm coming up short right now. But basically the type of progression games where you're just like, okay, at the start you are not the greatest, you are pretty shit overall, so you have to really play smart and play effectively in order to get the most out of the game. And then by the end of your progression or by the end of your run, you are just a complete god mode, like can mow through enemies no problem, and just like kind of make a joke of everything and all encounters. Shadow of Mordor. Probably about to do some more Thread Shadow. Have fun. What chapter are you on? Shadow of Mordor. Like a lot of roguelike games are like obviously depending on if your RNG is good, but they're like that nonetheless. Chapter 10. Ah, okay. Saints Row 4. I never played any of the Saints Row games. I always thought how like it was from an outsider's perspective looking in, because I've always been a pretty big fan of GTA. As an outsider looking in, I always was like kind of confused, because at the beginning it kind of marketed itself as a GTA competitor, and then it kind of really derailed and got like weird and shit. Like I know there's the whole superpower stuff, and like I look at Saints Row 4 and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? What's going, like, that's good, that's a good thing, but I'm still it doesn't stop me from being confused. Oh, thank God I didn't get poisoned. I was kind of worried about that for a second. Have you played FTL? Yeah, I have. I've actually streamed on this channel before. I'm ass at it. I am ass at it. That decision making is hard, and when I get stranded in space, it's one of the. I'm sure that game gets a lot easier depending on the ship you're doing too. But I've tried. That shit's hard. That is a hard game. But no, I love FTL. FTL is great. It's found its true voice. Yeah, that's probably a good way of looking at it. The Infamous trilogy is good too. Oh yeah, no, I love Infamous. I love. I haven't played Second Son or 2, and I know 2's the one everybody loves, so I should really give 2 a shot. But I want to go back and play 1. I might play that. I might play that on Twitch, honestly. That sounds like it could be a fun Twitch game. And it shouldn't be too long. It's like, what? I feel like that's like not too long of a game, realistically, if I'm trying to focus on it. I always pause. I ain't looking for a stressful experience while playing FTL. Yeah, no, that's probably the right way about going and doing that. Okay, are these harvestable today? This is the real question. No, not the, this is the corn, yeah. So our corn isn't harvestable today, but, and it doesn't look like it's going to be harvestable for a little bit still. What might be harvestable is our tomatoes. That looked like it was just about to bloom. Made it the final map multiple times, but only beat it twice. Yeah, that's definitely seems like about right. FTL is hard, man. FTL is really hard. Tomorrow. Which is good because that means it's probably going to be staggered a little bit and divided, which I'd rather have to deal with. Fight bosses with a teleporter is a lot easier, but the rooms are isolated, so you just completely reckon different stations. Ah, yeah. I should stream it for another few for that. It would definitely be fun. I want to beat that game. I've had that game since like damn near its release, and I've never beat it. I've never been like that deeply invested into it, where I've like been pouring hours and hours and hours into it every day. But I've put enough time into the game where I'm like, fuck, dude, I want to win. Double-edged sword, yeah. That's the beauty of roguelikes, though. Roguelike is really, like, I love the roguelike as a genre, because it's one of those things where you can play for, like, damn near forever and still get mileage out of it. Ooh, the pink cats are almost done. That means it's almost dungeon time. Especially this dungeon. This dungeon's going to be a little bit on the rougher side because of how long it is, but we've actually got a decent amount of plants to work with. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12, we're going to have 12 runes to work with. And with that, we're going to actually be able to probably finish it in one day. And if we don't, we can always come back with, or we can always bring our, in fact, I think this is the first dungeon where we're probably, it's going to be a smart idea to bring our sleeping bags so we can sleep in the dungeon. Always recommend is 50 to 100 for 50 scrap on you until final level and spend it all. Oh. Be nicer to Terry next time. You talking about a Super Wagon Adventure, maybe? Yeah, you're probably talking about Super Wagon Adventure. You know what game I guess Oregon Trail was the progenitor of the roguelike genre, now that I'm thinking about it, huh? That's a weird thing to think about. That is a weird thing to confront. Yeah. One of the games, like Oregon Trail likes that I've wanted to play for a while, I think Jedi played it and was talking about it for a little bit, is Death Road to Canada. That seems like a fun game. That seems like a pretty fun game. You know, I was expecting to have spent more... Ow. Okay, good on the... Oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Good thing I didn't get poisoned. I'm pretty sure those mushroom monsters can poison me. I can get monster buff from that. Yeah, no, I didn't talk to anybody today, so maybe I should do that. I think Rosetta should still be at her house, maybe? Let's see. Oh, we got mail. That happened. Rosetta. Oh, the Cobb. Right. What was that before? Civ 1. Ooh. Actually, I've just level 3. Look at that. That's it, right? Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I do want to woo you, but a level 3 one is worth 600. That's expensive, Rosetta. Here, you can have it right. You will appreciate it both ways, anyone. It's surprisingly good, and you can emulate it. Really? Was that a, what was that then? Was that a... Because I don't imagine it would be a console game. Was it a DOS? No, that seems way too early. DOS seems way too early. Huh. I should have threw all my shit in the shipping box.
Hello.
Well, tomorrow, you'll grab my shit. Now, let's throw everything in the shipping box. After we sort out our inventory. What is this mail? The dairy show is on the 18th. Day of summer, there's a big cash prize up for grabs. I just used my only milk. The one is available on the SNES. Ah! Oh, okay. Don't need to do anything with this. Fridge is fine. Let's throw things in. There we go. I only have one. We do have that. Wow, we've already got a stack of that. That means we could probably start shipping it out. I haven't talked to Sharn in ages. God, that's... Why haven't I talked to her? Let's see. Level 4, 9, 10, 7. God, why? I can't... We will... Level 9, I think. Don't have a 6. What is this? That's 7. 4. Do you have another 7 stack? Oh, that is so unorganized. I hate it here. I hate it here. When I was younger, I was poor, or my family was, so I played a lot of emulated games. Was gifted an Xbox for Christmas from my stepbrother, and modded it to run SNES ROMs. So a lot of my experience with games is retro games like Evo, Trails of Mana, things like that. Oh, I had a pretty similar thing going on, where we definitely weren't the best, or definitely weren't the most well off. Do we have fucking tiers and levels of? No, okay, I just have stacks of it. Okay, never mind. About to complain super heavily. We are out of shelf space. Oh no! All over. It's all over. Cool. We need to start selling stuff. But yeah, no, my family definitely wasn't also the most well off. Plus, my parents were pretty young, so they were just kind of not in the best position. And we ended up, a lot of my stuff ended up being from emulation because we also had an Xbox, funnily enough. Yeah. I don't think I got anything, like, I don't think I went out of my way to play anything, like, super unique and weird. Or, like, things of Trails of Mana and stuff like that, because that's definitely one of those things where it's like that. I think I stuck to more mainline, or mainstream stuff, rather. I did use my Formula A today. Yes, I did. But I definitely did play my share of... Plus once because we didn't have internet for a while. But I remember going over to my friend's place because they had internet. So, ooh. Why did I eat that? Whatever. I remember I used to always go over to my friend's place in order to get in a line and get some ROMs and stuff. The secret console, yeah. Before it was only just following the line of, hey, what's this generation's, like, broken one where we can just hack into it and make a whole bunch of emulators and stuff like that. It was, like, the Dreamcast, then it was the Xbox, then it was the, after that it was, what was it after that? It was the Wii and the PSP. And I don't think we did. Still, it's still in this generation. Have one. Mainstream games. I know I played Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy games, General Mario Kart, sort of Nintendo Magazine games. Yeah, no, I played I definitely played a lot.
Please, come in.
Played a lot of okay, because that's how I ended up playing Metroid, I know for a fact, and Kirby and Zelda and a lot of the big names. I know I spent hours, but I've always played Mario. Oh, and I had the ROM for that. Or I had the cartridge for that. Oh, you're at the bar. It may not seem like there's much to do at the library. You gotta sort out all the books and decide, hey, today's the day we're gonna like sell all the cooking stuff that you can't get. You didn't come today. Good job. I remember always being like sad because the Pokemon ROMs we had on that didn't work. So I couldn't play Pokemon on it. I could play Pokemon Pinball. Which I did do, but couldn't play the other ones. ROMs probably were just corrupted or something.
Good evening.
Where does Lara live? Because if this is Camus and Edward's house, I wonder where Lara lives. Because I would have assumed she lived here, and then Camus and Edward live back at the shop where that Camus runs. But remember Sonic Pinball, and Pokemon Pinball. Yeah, there was a few Pokemon Pinball games. There was the original ones on the Game Boy Color, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they were vanilla Game Boy games. I don't remember. That's weird. Xavier, take a bath. You stink. But yeah, no, I Spinball on. I played Spinball a lot, but I never beat. Spinball also gets ridiculously hard. I should play that. I should finish that. Like one of those things where it's like you couldn't pay me to finish what's it called? You couldn't pay me to finish Mean Bean Machine because I'm bad at Puyo Puyo. I am aggressively bad at Puyo Puyo.
Good evening.
But I remember the PS3 Sega Collection game had trophies for like a lot of the different games, and one of them was for beating Robotnik on Mean Bean Machine, and I could not do that worth anything because I'm so bad at Puyo Puyo despite loving it. Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Puzzle were my jam when I was living with my grandparents. I love Pokemon Snap. I'm so happy that they're getting a new one. I'm so happy about there being a new Pokemon Snap. That's like been the thing that people have been begging for the last decade, and we finally got it.
Good evening.
How she sound big? Can't find the cause.
Good evening.
Never played Pokemon Puzzle League though. That's a game I've heard always heard good things about, but I've never tried. Soon Breezy will be vindicated and we'll get a Pokemon Conquest 2. Oh, that'll be the day. If we ever get a Pokemon Conquest 2, Breezy will have too much power at that point. We've already gotten, in the last year and a half or more, it might have been 2 years, we've gotten God Eater 3, and we've gotten, like, a Sakura Wars reboot that came out and was good. Like, that was, I think, like, the biggest plot twist of 2020 so far. No, not 2020. There's a very big plot twist in 2020. This season just doesn't stop with them, honestly. But, like, the fact that we got in a Sakura Wars game after, like, fucking... When did Sakura Wars 5 come out? Was that 2005 or 6? Regardless, it's been so long since the last Sakura Wars game, and they just decide, hey, yeah, let's reboot this. It's so unlike Sega. I'm happy that Sega is branching out more. God knows for a while they didn't fucking do anything with Sonic. I want a good Sonic game, man. Can we get a Mania 2? I'd like a Mania 2. More original levels, though. Let those people do some work. They can really do it. Oh, come on. Come off it. Oh, wait. Okay, okay. I think there's another stack right here. Okay. Maybe I should organize this by level. So let's do this. 1, 1, 4. I want to fucking positions. I have to do this like it's a sliding puzzle. 4. I think I have all this. Okay, so 6, 7, 9, 10. We have a lot of gold. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. 19 gold. Go ahead and grab that. Sharon's probably still awake. Or she might be at the end. We can check. Start giving these to her once a day. Yeah. Got nothing else to do with them, and if I could sell them, but I mean it's gonna be better used to raising my friendship levels with Sharon, if anything. Yep, she's there. Hey, Sharon.
Thank you.
Wait, no, come on! Don't move out of the way when I'm trying to give you a gift! That is the biggest panic I've ever had. Come on, Sharon, you did me dirty. Made me waste an earth crystal. They aren't exactly rare, but they're not exactly common either. Ugh. I gotta check. I'm pretty sure I'd used my I'm fairly certain I used it. But hold on. You know what? Let's just go to the cave. If I remember the last time I used it, it was when it was surrounded by and it was the one growing. But that still might be where it's at. Gotta check. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we used it. I'm pretty sure we went like there immediately today. Okay. Yeah, that's right, because it's gonna be harvestable on holiday, and we want to... Ooh. I saved, yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Still no rain. Still no rain. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. We've got our work cut out for us today. We are going to get a lot of money. What's my inventory sitting? Cluttered? Good. Yeah, I think we could send off our axe next. We can retrieve that today, so we should be able to get that on Wednesday of next week. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Put this down. Those are good. And we're gonna be able. We need to buy stuff today. We need to go and buy some greenifier and 4 formulas, so we can get to work on that tomorrow. We're gonna have plenty of money to work with, though, that's for sure. Like, the money definitely won't dry up. Almost at 80,000. I'm close. Close to the halfway point. Okay, let's water this field and then focus on everything else. Let's grab this right now, because this is a level 2 one. I remember specifically I did that one as level 2, so... Let's go ahead and drop this here. And now we've got level 2 onions that we're working with. We could also probably... We've got enough time to do one more onion this season, so we should probably do that. I want to water all my field first so we don't fucking, like... You know what? We can water everything. It's gonna be a thing of time because, okay, I want to try and water as much as I can, but then we've also got to worry about the fact that I want to ship all this out before Rosetta comes at 5 so we can get all this money today, because if we don't ship it off today, then... Wait, I wonder if it's even... I wonder if Rosetta's even going to do it today. Today's a festival, after all. Which also means it's time to raise my friend points with everyone. Festivals are really good days for us. Oh, wait, no, that's bad. Hopefully not everybody's participating. Nah, everybody's participating. Shoot.
Good morning.
Morning.
The dichotomy of kids.
Morning. Morning.
You know, I'm pretty sure Xavier's supposed to be the same age as us. Like, as all the other bachelorettes and, you know, the main character, but his voice is, like, super high-pitched, and everyone talks about how he won't bathe and how he's always exploring caves and how he's, like, won't drink milk because and that's why he won't grow it. And it's like, are we sure Xavier isn't just a child? Like, are you actually just, like, an infant in disguise? I'm pretty sure you may be.
Morning. Thanks.
Morning.
Dairy Show's probably being run by Jasper, if I had to guess. This seems like his festival. I should be able to enter milk in today.
Good morning.
Plenty of cocktails that use milk. Really? You know, when I'm thinking alcohol consumption, like, It's me, IRL. You know, I'm really surprised that, there's cocktails that use milk. That wouldn't be what I expect out of, like, alcohol. Mixtures of alcohol. But maybe you can... Maybe there's something nice there. Oh, fuck you, Lucas. I don't want to talk to you. Fuck it. Might as well.
Good morning.
I'll probably take part. If I can get milk today, then I will take part.
Good morning.
And you are still surprised. What?
Good
Is he
morning.
talking about, or is she talking about Jasper? Passed out waiting for today. It's the dairy show. I can drink gallons of milk, so keep it coming. All right. I can possibly get you one whole milk. Just you wait, Jasper. I'm giving up profit margins for this. Nope. No milk to be had. Unfortunate. Okay. Well, I guess for now, let's just harvest all this, and then we can go forward and see what else we can do. I'm pretty sure we should have a decent amount of... No, we got our yams yesterday. I really wasn't expecting all our onions to be growing today. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to wait off on planting some stuff, so... I guess I was wrong on that. I should have taken into account that it was going to be a holiday today. I saw the calendar and I was like, oh boy, I'll make sure to keep a mental note of that, and then I didn't do anything about it. Alright. How many onions have we got? There's a lot. How much do they sell for again? I want to say they sell for around 200 or something like. Not 200. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've looked at onion prices, honestly. I'm definitely interested. I've got a lot of onions to work with here. And we've got like one big harvest in us left for summer. I'm more surprised that we haven't filled up our bag yet. Of course, you know, jinxing. I'm perfectly expecting a jinx here in a second. No? Okay. Okay. Let's count this out, because I'm going to need to get some. Okay. Get some seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're gonna do 8 of them. I have one right here. This is our level 2 one. Those are gonna be level 2 onions. I'm pretty sure I have some in storage still. How many onions do I have? 1. We have a lot. Okay, how much do these sell for? 70. Okay, I was way overvaluing them. You know, God, why do they only sell for 70 when they take 7 days to grow? That's weird. Really weird. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I have some onions in the house that I can turn. Oh wait, they're in the field. Let's see. Grazing grass seeds. Let's go ahead and combine those. Grazing grass seeds. I have 1 onion seed. Or leave it. Which means I need 6, I think. Yeah, I think that I counted that right. If I didn't, I can always come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Not doing the dairy? Don't have any dairy. Don't have any dairy to give. Did I count right? Survey says, no, I didn't, and I misaligned this. Great, great. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. All right, let's finish this up. Okay. That's all she wrote for onions. You can sell the rest. Fortunately, I'm not going to get another level up on onions, but it's more worth it to... Oh, it's a good thing I still have grazing grass seeds. It's a better thing to go and actually plant it than it is going to be to wait until Monday. So we can try and raise the level on that. There will be other seasons. Plus, onions aren't really all the best, I want to say. Onions are good, but our max on that is 700 for a 7-day growth period. That's definitely a bit overkill. I can definitely do better with less. I just feel like I am on the top of the world and I've figured the game out when it comes to money, when it comes to like the strawberry field. That's big business. Doing good on that. We're doing real good on that. I've talked to everybody today, and I've went down there, so we're good. All I need to do is toss all these onions, I guess. I think I'll keep some onions next time these grow. Keep them so I can get some use one, because I'm sure they're going to be useful for some stuff when we are trying to grow some plants. Ah, eggplants. Strawberry fields forever. Yeah. Strawberry fields are the way to go. Alright. Collect these. These are level 2 yams, I want to say. Because I got a random level 2 yam when I was planting at some point. Don't know when that happened. I'm still confused about that. But I'm not one to complain. Alright. This will give me a nice little brief respite. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm getting tomatoes today, which I'm happy about. That's 5. If Rosetta is coming, then she's already collected what I have of the day. We'll see. Let's see. Did you come today? No, then that means that isn't being sold off until Monday. It's so far away. Whatever. We're gonna have fat stacks ready for her. Produce on produce on produce on produce. Did I refill my water can? If I didn't, then it kind of sucks, but I have the same plan regardless. No, tomatoes tomorrow. Whoa. Ow. You know, it's impressive that's doing so little to me now, considering the fact that it was doing, like, a whole bunch of damage beforehand. It really goes to show that levels kind of matter in this more than it does. What level am I right now? Level 24 with decent attack, and we are doing really good on defense, 36 defense. And then we've only got like, this is 6, we've got 12 defense, so our nat defense is 24, which is pretty good, honestly, all things considered. And our nat, we've got 24 defense and 25 attack at level 24. That's pretty good. It almost seems like a rate of 1-to-1, 1 level per damage. Per attack and defense. Pretty great. I wonder if that's dependent on strength or what the damage or what the attack formula is. Also, corn's finally coming through and actually properly blooming. Great to see. I'm just trying to check Discord now while I have a little bit of time. Let's go back and grab the last little bit of water. Then we can go up to Giant Mountain and let's waste some time while I'm here, I guess, and get some of these. Really, diamonds. Lots of diamonds. I had to speak up I had to open my dumb mouth. Blaze crystal's good though. I'm pretty sure there's... No, okay, I thought there were... Oh yeah, okay. I was about to say, I was pretty sure there was a decently sized mineral deposit here. Silver, please. Beg of you. Want some silver. Why have I had better luck with gold than I have with silver? That doesn't make sense. Why have I had better luck with diamonds than I have with silver? Doesn't make sense. Just give me silver. No! I guess I can sell the diamonds. What else am I going to use them on? Nothing, that's what. Because, like, I don't think diamonds are an end-all be-all in this game. I'm pretty sure they're just a gem, just like rubies or sapphires or amethysts or the different things that I've been picking up. And those are nice, and I'm pretty sure those are, like, good things that I'm going to want for either accessories or for weapons. But I really probably have enough at this point. Plus, the fact that a lot of the times they're really variable in level means I can't stack them. Close. Why is silver so rare for me? Why is it such a, like... Oh no, that blows. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to go back to our house so we can get some water. I thought I got water before going to Mount Gigant, but I guess not. Alright, let's head back up to the mountain, water the rest of our field. Or no, I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time. Because I'm not going to be able to do everything else. I'm going to be able to get just roughly over half of the fields done, and then it's actually kind of a good thing, because I'm pretty sure I'll head here straight away in the morning, because I'm pretty sure that these pink cats are going to be done tomorrow. And with the pink cats done, then we can just go ahead and do the dungeon. And I don't think I'll have to worry about anything, because water and stuff is going to be good and everything, but leaving it be for a day isn't going to be the end of the world. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. That's our cutoff point. Let's go and get some water. Do I still have shit on me? I've got this. Let's see, level 3, level 2, level 1s. Honestly, I could just sell all this and we can make decent money off of it. Level 3 diamond. Pretty sure... I wonder if other minerals. Moon, yo. How's it going, Moon? Also, you changed your name, so I was like, Moon Nona. I was like, okay, it's Moon. I feel like I know Moon, but who's Moon Nona? Changed your name. When did that happen? Don't touch me. Don't touch. Go away! Actually, are these cluckadoodles? They're white and red, but I don't know for a fact. I should check. Like, guide or something on that. Because I assume they'd be more chicken-like, but the fact that they're like just like these birds, but hey, if they're actually chickens, then I can take advantage of that and get me some eggs. Just did a revamping a couple days. Oh, okay, so it's a recent thing. I'm just not completely out of the loop, only like minorly out of the loop. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. That's good. What caused that? What made you go like, yeah, time to rebrand everything? Just finished it up last night. Ah, nice. Good to hear. We're almost out of time. We can ship off all the minerals that we got, though. We'll have enough time. Feeling like it's a fucking Resident Evil. Need an egg? We have space in our barn right now, so I could get it. I'll get it tomorrow. Don't need any more of these. Let's go ahead and ship them out. Okay. Tomorrow's a holiday, so there's not really much going on in-game. So, if our pink cats have bloomed, then that means it's time to go to work on the dungeon. Pretty sure this is just right around the time I was expecting it to get done too. So that's all well and good. Didn't feel connected to the old stuff anymore, so the group came up with adding. Oh, that's nice. That's really considerate. That's really nice, actually. No, not. Oh, yeah, no, that's also like a nice little happenstance. That too. It's already. Even by Resident Evil standards, it's strange. Don't think about it. No, but shut up though. Oh. Yeah. We can do the dungeon. We can do the dungeon! Yeah, no, it definitely seems like a good play. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're... because I'm happy this is a step that you're happy with. I should still have water in my water can. Don't touch me. Please, I beg of you. Okay. I don't think this was an area to grab water in, but I'm pretty sure I have to come up here anyway for the buffalo. Let's see. Ah, no, it is. Okay, cool. Two birds with one stone. Leave me alone. I just want to equip my weapon. Okay. Attack. Cool. Attack. Attack. No attack. Destroy it. No, I couldn't get it in time. I over-dedicated. Not good. We're okay. Rune Factory is about doing farming stuff and shit. Go and do dungeons. Yeah. Yeah, it's Oh no. Oh no. So take because I don't remember. I know because Garrett and a few of the other people in your Discord are into Stardew Valley, but I don't remember if you yourself have played Stardew Valley. But yeah, you've got the farming of like the Harvest Moons and the Stardew Valleys and stuff like that. And then you add in the dungeon crawling aspects of RPGs, and this is what you get. Ooh, back up. I need medication. Cure me, please. Legit looking forward to seeing the next game. Yeah, no, when they announced, oh, nice. When they announced Rune Factory 5 was a thing, because the studio died. The studio straight died that made Rune Factory game. They went bankrupt after Rune Factory 4, which was a fantastic game, and it was their best-selling one too, which like was really depressing as a fan of the series. So when they just came out of nowhere, like they said in an interview before, like, yeah, no, because all our studio basically got picked up by a different parent company. We'd definitely be interested in pursuing making another Rune Factory game, considering the company that took us in also got the rights to the IP. Like, there was that interview that just stuck for years and did give the series hope of, like, maybe we'll see the next one. And when we finally got that Nintendo Direct of getting the 4 port and getting a new game, it was like... me and a friend in the Discord I'm in, who are big mega Rune Factory fans, just lost our shit in that. That was, like, all our dreams coming true in that instant. But yeah, no, this is the first game in the series, so it's got some rough parts around the edges, but that's fine. I'm more than willing to hold that, because I'm still actually having a lot of fun with it. It doesn't have like the nice dungeon crawling RPG, like that hasn't fully matured yet, but it's got a lot of the more nice, it's just a nice calming game, and it's got the nice Harvest Moon aspect of it that's a little less apparent in the later parts of the series. Being on Switch is going, I bet it's going to be an awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do it, because this is going to be a console game. It's, you know, it's both a console and a handheld game. But for a while in these games, because there were 4 handheld games, which were the mainline games, and there were 2 console games, but they were pretty different in terms of gameplay on what the console games were like and what the handheld games were like. Because you had like a more average third-person game, what you would expect out of a third-person RPG with the console games, whereas in these games it's a top-down view. So I'm really interested to see whether they go for the top-down view or if they go for the third-person RPG approach with this next game. There's like so many things that I'm looking forward to. Little disappointed that they haven't shown anything since its reveal back like a year and a half ago, but I'm more than happy enough to just sit here and wait knowing it definitely seems like one of those things that they announced like really, really early in development just because they knew people were going to be happy, and they were like, okay, we can release this info now and people are going to be happy about it, and we can go forward with it then. Kind of like the Metroid Prime 4 situation. Now, if only SMT fans would do that. Listen, I'm one of those SMT fans of like, I see both sides of it, of like, yeah guys, shut up, we know it's a thing, it'll get done when it's done. But I'm also the SMT fan that's like, no, but I want it though. Come on, Atlas, it's been 4 years. Give us some info, please. But I assume if, God forbid, Rune Factory 5 gets to the point that Shin Megami Tensei 5 is going to get, I'm probably going to be similar ways on that, of like, okay, happy that it's a thing, can't wait, where's the info, please? Bayo 3 is another one, yeah, another good draw. Bayo 3 definitely needs something. That's why I do appreciate companies like, oh, paralysis, that blows. Why do these things paralyze me? Oh, that blows. Oh, you didn't die. You are very much not nice. I really do appreciate companies that come forth and be like, yeah, no, things happened in the development period that we just weren't prepared for. That's why I'm so patient with Metroid Prime 4, because the company just straight said, like, yeah, we weren't satisfied with how it was coming out, so we just started from the ground up. The Squeenix did something similar with, I don't remember if they came out in an interview or if it got leaked, like, yeah, the Ninja Theory build that we had, that shit blew, so we started from the ground up. I don't remember if that was leaked insider info or if that was a Squeenix interview, though. Why do you hurt so much? Why hasn't this monster spawn gotten killed? Thank you. Don't poison me. Don't poison. We're reloading the save. We're reloading the save. We're reloading the save. Can't do that. Good thing I saved right before doing that. We got sealed. Can't get sealed. If I get sealed, it's game over and I have to restart. I didn't think things would be able to seal me in this dungeon, or else I would have came with anti-seal shit. That's not great. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw a fit. Marvelous bought the rights after Neverland went bankrupt and hired most of the Rune Factory team too. Yep, that was, I couldn't remember the exact specifics of it, but yeah. For them. I'm happy that they can continue making games. Because I really, really do love the Rune Factories. Okay. We need a fucking hurry. Die. Woo! You know, I'm tempted to go back and just save now. That way I don't have to deal with Seal again in the unfortunate incidents that I die. Yeah, that's also marvelous. That one Persona. That one game that Persona came from. Fuck off. It's important. Shimigami Tensei is the main line, right? Right, Atlas? You still remember Shimigami Tensei, right? Oh, no. Run. Okay, got it. Pretty close to the end. Forget the game's names. No, I know. I'm just messing because like it's one of those like sad developmental things of like Persona eclipsing Shimigami Tensei in popularity. So what's the mainline game after all? Ugh. Okay. How many more monster spawners are there? Not many. I think this might be the last one. Ow. Oh, you didn't die. There we go. Oh no. Stinger. Okay. Get some more silk string from that. Oh, no, that's a different thing. Pretty string, huh? Alright, afternoon is hit. We have hit all the dungeon sites, I'm pretty sure. I'm willing to go back and get some rune point heals. Actually, you know what? It's going to be faster to do it this way. As a side note, fuck Natsume for keeping the name. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Natsume is like, that is like the one of the most evil corporate things that I can think of in video game history, of like just straight absolute disrespect and spitting in the face of developers. Like Konami's got some shady shit, but like the whole like Natsume stuff is actually so disgusting. So Moon, if you're not aware, the Harvest Moon games have, because this is a fucking, you'll get a kick out of this in like the dark twisted way because it's awful. Natsume, or Harvest Moon games were originally, like they were localized here by Natsume. And when the partnership deal between the developers of Harvest Moon and or the developers of Harvest Moon and the publisher, Natsume, were like, yeah, no, hey, we want to publish this under our own. We want to self-publish this. Natsume said, okay, you guys can leave, but we're keeping the series name because, like, originally, I forget what the Japanese name was, but, like, it was only Harvest Moon here in the West. So Natsume, the localizers, kept the Harvest Moon name and forced the Harvest Moon developers, when they were localizing their new games, to take a new name. But then Natsume also started making their own Harvest Moon games. So now Harvest Moon is no longer Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon is now Story of Seasons. So, well, Natsume has just taken the series and it is now like a corpse series that everybody hates. While Story of Seasons is still doing pretty good. The Grimoire is actually a dragon. Yeah, the dragon looks like it could probably fuck us up. Hopefully, it doesn't have any, like, shitty things. Really? It has... Oh, tail swing? Okay, what else do you got? Tail swing. Dragon breath? No, big headbutt. Gotcha. Also, multi-directional wind attacks, headbutt. Okay, so I need to stay a little bit away so I can actually see what it's trying to do. Fire breath. Come in with a stinger when I want to. Stinger. Doesn't look like it's going to come at me for a minute. Cool. I'll swing. This is actually one of the easier ones. I'll swing. Knock it back. I'll swing. Oh, it's going to do something. Ugh, okay. I think every time I knock it back, it does a tail swing. Which isn't too bad. Ow. Ow. It's already in pinch mode. Really? Ow! I need to get out of the way. I'm being blasted. At least we have invul frames in this game, and it's not Rune Factory 4. God forbid. Ow! Heal. Ow. 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 Okay, you want a damage race? We can damage race, friend. Or we can stun lock you. Yo, let's go. Boss complete. Let's go. And we got the Grimoire scale. Can't talk. That was the Grimoire. I assume, considering I got an item called the Grimoire scale. Harvest Moon is now Story of Seasons? Yep. Had no idea. Me and her hate the new shit that's come out of Harvest Moon recently, and that makes sense now. I'll have to look into Story of Seasons to see if it's still worth it. Yeah. I mean, if you don't look into it, you wouldn't know. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Thanks for popping in when you had the time. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, a Friends of Mineral Town, which is the game, one of the Game Boy Advance games, which was a remake of a PS1 game, but that's besides the point. Friends of Mineral Town just got a remake that came out yesterday, and it's on Steam right now. It's on Steam and Switch. There was also four other not Harvest Moon. God damn it, Story of Season games. Two of them are actual, like, Story of, like, Harvest Moon games, like real Harvest Moon games, and then two of them are crossover games. One of them's a Doraemon crossover game, which is weird, and I didn't get it because I'm not into Doraemon. But there's Story of Seasons and Story of Seasons Trio of Towns, which are both pretty good on the 3DS. Right, the Legend of the Grimoire, you know, connected to the gods. Hey, we don't know anything. Fuck, why was there a dragon here? Why? I don't know. Maybe we'll spawn. We're being forced to leave. That means something's gonna happen, because we've never actually been forced to leave the dungeon. We've always had to go through the dungeon ourselves. Yeah, there it is. Actual dragon came here. It's going better than expected. The plan has entered its final stage. Okay. Well, I'd say we're still decently far away from the final stage. We're only halfway through the game. That is the end of the 4th dungeon, though, so we are actually now officially halfway through the game. We've got 4 more dungeons to go. I don't know how quickly we're going to be able to domino effect this, but I have hopes. I have hopes. I am glad to be done with Gigant Mountain. I am not looking towards coming back here anytime soon other than to get some mineral deposits. To charge my phone and make food. Alright, have a good day. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Doraemon is extremely popular in Japan, but also Story of Seasons Season crossover was unexpected. Yeah, no, it feels like that in the, what was it? The Popolio or something like that? Nicholas is the dev of Cave Story was also... Yeah, you know what? Nicholas is also similar tiers of, like, almost parody of how evil they are. Yeah? Wait, did we not throw seeds there? Oh, we did. Huh. Yeah, Doraemon doesn't really get much play here in the West at all, so the fact that they decided to... Did we ever get... Like, I'm sure we probably... Did we get Doraemon on, like, WB Kids or something like that, maybe? Either WB Kids or PBS? Because I don't imagine it would have been a Toonami thing. And I don't remember it being a Cartoon Network thing either. Did we ever get Doraemon in any capacity? The most famous anime was 1780 episodes. Yeah, Doraemon's... I know how huge Doraemon is, but it's because it's not a thing here in the West that I don't have any appreciation for it. Because if it was something like, you know... I can respect Doraemon because I know how huge it is. But that emotional connection isn't there for me. I think one of the funniest things in relation to that, like skewed relation to that, is them getting Doraemon's voice actor to basically do Doraemon's voice for Monokuma. I think that's hilarious. I think that's such a good thing. And it's like, if you got like, you can't have something of similar effect, but like if you got like, I don't know, the voice of Elmo or Tom Kenny or someone like that that did really 2014 on Disney stuff. Okay. But if you got like the voice of Elmo or Tom Kenny or someone to like voice, I don't know, Chucky. Something like really weird and perversion, and do the exact same voice. Do the Elmo voice or do the SpongeBob voice, and just make it a psychopath killer instead. Like, that would be pretty funny. And that's why I do appreciate what they did with that in, let's call it, gotta think. Danganronpa. Basically, it's basically been on the air every year in Japan for like 41 years. God damn. God damn, that is a legacy. That is a legendary legacy. It's so huge. There's not many things I can think of that are like that big in Japan, like that have gone on that long. How long has Detective Conan been going on for? I want to say Detective Conan has been fucking going on forever too. Alcohol has been a friend of mankind since ancient times, and certainly is my friend too. Kamen Rider, yeah, Sentai and Kamen Rider are other ones that are like that long and that legendary. You defeated the Grimoire, that's amazing. Thanks, friend. Kamen Rider is such a big property.
Good evening.
That's also like super relatively unknown in America. Rosetta isn't here. I wonder where she is. Also, man, I just ran out of RP, huh? I think we should be able to, stuff done. If we go to one of the dungeons, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get some stuff. Detective has only been serialized since '94. Really? That series is long as hell. I would have expected, like, at least 4 more years? Or 5 more years on that? 94. That's I guess that is still, what, 25 years that it's been running. That's impressive. Any series that goes on like that for that long, because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I mean, when you got works like Sentai, when you got works like Kamen Rider, and I assume Doraemon, the big boy is Golgo 13. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is when you have those big properties, like, I assume it's probably something similar to like any long-running property in the US, where things get handed off and handed off and handed off. Oh, I guess JoJo has been going on for a while, huh? JoJo's been going on forever. Why did I not think of JoJo? Why did I think of Detective Conan before I thought of JoJo? And there's also Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third's been going on forever too, hasn't it?
Good evening.
1968 non-stop. Wow. Wow. One Piece? I feel like One Piece has been... Like, One Piece has got a lot to it, but I don't feel like it's been going on for, like, ages. That seems like 20 years rather than, like, the other, like, giant behemoth series. When did One Piece actually get serialized? This year, because of the pandemic. Yeah, if you're gonna take a break, that's here somewhere while I was taking. Oh, huh.
Evening.
It really was a. What did you want the grimoire to be? Yeah, 97. Okay.
What?
I'm very interested in like hearing what she wanted the grimoire to actually be. I was wanting to see if that was flavor text or if his book was really there. Probably only flavor text. I haven't talked to everyone. Nobody's gonna be here. Newman's already in the bar, and Felicity's probably back at home. Hey, there's Rosetta. Want a strawberry? Yeah, there's the grimoire scale. Wonder if we can use this for anything. Does it sell for anything? No, that means it's probably plot important. No, the father's in the bath currently. There you are,
Good
Bianca.
evening.
Save me. God, okay. JoJo's is 87. Okay.
Good evening.
Quite a while. Namco did license a Kamen Rider game with the Neo motion battle system with Tales. It's known by fans as the Tales of Kamen Rider. It's like the I love when you've got developers that develop a game like that are known for that game, like Tales games or something like that. Like, okay, if that's unofficial, then it's unofficial. But I really love when like you take that property and then take it and put it into your property and make it like, this is like the best example I can think of is like Koei Tecmo's with the Warrior games and like Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors. Like I love that. Or Fist of the North Star's Yakuza game, which was like, what was that? It was like a what was it? Hold on, I'm about to look this shit up. Fist of the North Star. Was it Lost Paradise? That was the English name. Yeah, that was the English name. The Japanese name was Ryuga oh no, that's the studio. Fuck. Give me the Yakuza wiki because that's gonna give us the actual yeah, Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, in Japan known as Hokuto ga Gotoko, like a big, or like the Big Dipper, or like a North Star. Oh, that's such a good one. That's such a good one. Fist of the North Star, like the North Star. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Like instead of like the dragon, it's like the North Star. Oh, I love it. That's like height of like, okay, we're taking this property and we're putting it in this game's gameplay. Okado no Gotoko. Gotoku. Yeah. I was on lag. Yeah. We were hit with the good old Twitch delay. Okay. We still have 3 hours to do shit. So let's go and do shit. Hey, we have we have another level 7 in friendship. Everybody else is raising up to level 6. Melody's at level 8. Melody continues to be my best friend through thick and thin, apparently. Bianca's at level 6 and 3, so she's pretty similar to Rosetta. Still don't have higher than 3 in love points. 3 is our highest right now. No, wait, 4 is. Rosetta's at 4. Nice. Halfway there. Well, under halfway, I guess. Did I water these? No, I'm pretty sure I went straight to the dungeon today. Yeah. Didn't even need to think about it. I'm gonna need to grab these at the very least. I can probably ignore the other dungeon, but I can't ignore Strawberry Field. Strawberry Field, Sharon level 2. Listen, Sharon's out of the way and I forget about her a lot of the time. Get our level 3 Strawberry. Or is that a level 4 Strawberry? Did that not count? Oh, god damn it. That was my fault. It's interesting that you can, like, cancel animations like that, then. I wonder if there's, like, weird advanced tech with that. Yeah, that's a level 4, so we're moving up to level 5 Strawberries. That means what they're worth, that level 4 one and the level 4 patch that I'm about to make is gonna be worth that's worth 800. We're almost at 1,000 per strawberry. That's pretty good capita. And honestly, once we get to level 5, I think it's gonna be worth it to like, just completely remake this field. I already won. It's gonna be worth it to completely remake this field near the beginning with level 5, so we can start making more money, because these are still making us 200. Capita. Yeah. But after we finish everything up today, this is probably going to be the end of the session. With me probably making my next strawberry field. I should probably wait to plant it until tomorrow. So we're not going to be exactly like I thought we were going to be. It's not going to be August 1st that we're at level 7, or autumn. Why do I keep saying August? It's going to be fall 2 when we get our level 7 strawberries. No, I guess by the time, actually, okay. So I'm trying to do the math in my head. So it takes 4 days to get a fully grown strawberry for our next level. So it's going to take 8 days for that entire field to mature when we have 8. So if we do it when we're going to have to wait like 4 more days after we get our level 5 to get our, like, a big patch of level 5 strawberries. So we're probably going to have to, it'll be level 6 at that point, and then it'll be level 8 once we get that big field matured. And then we'll have 2, 4. I'm trying to just, yeah, no, it's probably still worth it in terms of like overall profit of what I'll be gaining versus what I'll be losing if I do it that way. Okay, let me grab my level 4. Alright, we got a level 4 strawberry seed. Go back to the dungeon real quick and water it. Wait, oh, no. We're not doing that until tomorrow. Almost forgot. Then at the very least, we didn't pet our animals today, so let's go and do that. And we can also, really, that hit them and not them. Okay. There we go. They're all loved and cared for. Level 2, 1 level 3. Yeah, okay. I need to sell some stuff. You know what? Before we end the stream, I guess we can go ahead and do some inventory management. Because we need to sell some stuff. Talking about Farm Sim Seasons just reminds me that I need to go get some mods for Stardew to add some stuff to it. Oh, does Stardew Valley also have the problem of this game, or these games, where it's like, God, fuck winter? It's the worst. There's nothing to do. Fuck off. Let's see. What can I ship off? We can ship off the bronze. We can ship off the iron. We can put in the grimoire scale because we can't do anything with that. That's probably a marriage then. Because anything that costs 0 is probably a marriage material. Ship off the bronze. Ship off. We've got a lot of flame. We can keep that stack of level 1s. And ship off these. And how many diamonds do we have? 3. Keep 5 of them. Let's sell the most expensive ones. Wait, that's level 2. 7. Okay, let's sell off the most expensive ones. Level 17. It's gonna sell for 7,000. Sell that amethyst. It's expensive. Okay. And then let's reorganize our inventory a little bit. This is a mess. Actually, we can just do this. Let's do it to where the materials that we do have, or our minerals, are here, like our straight, just like metal materials are here, and then we can make our crystals here, and then we can make our, let's sell that one. We can make our gems. That's a lot better. And then we can put the sapphire right here. Alright. Put our tools near the top. For anything that's classified as a tool. So seeds, our sleeping bag, our radar device that we haven't really used outside the first dungeon. We can put marriage materials near the bottom too, because we're not going to be using them. Probably not going to be using that Paragon anymore, and we're probably not going to be using this natural agent, so we can sell those. Then everything else, we can just do in order. Monster material, monster material, monster material. Alright, that's a lot better organized. You can plant stuff that grows forage stuff, but you can't. But you can just forage things normally, unless you're going to night fish or something. Most days you're in winter, you just asleep by noon. Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, let's put the monster materials here. And everything else is getting sold. Alright. Inventory management. You gotta love it. Sell. 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 Going, it's going, gone. Just like that. Cleared out our inventory a bunch. We managed to fix our shelf space issue. We've got actually a decent amount of space left now. Like a whole inventory tab's worth. And we managed to beat the dungeon. So, I think this is a good spot to call it. Okay. That was a fun session. And that'll do it for another Rune Factory session. Thank you guys so much for watching. We should be back within probably... I gotta check around to see if anybody wants to do some stuff. So I might check with Ice to see if he wants to do a tail stream. But on the off chance that he doesn't, then we'll be back in the evening for a Fate Grand Order Shimosa stream. Which that'll definitely be happening tonight. Because we've taken a few days... We've taken like 5 days off. Or 6 days off or something like that. So I want to get back to that. But yeah, everybody that showed up, thank you guys so much for tuning in and talking around and having fun with me in stream. And I hope to see you guys either later on or tomorrow, because tomorrow morning we will be back for some more Rune Factory fun. We're going to be seeing if we can open up the next dungeon and completing the, like, starting over with the process of dungeon making, or the dungeon process. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.